Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you had a fantastic weekend, man. A kick-ass weekend. There's a lot of things happening in the men's physique division over the last 48 hours. You're going to want to tune into these stories, man. Let's check out the latest updates from the greatest division in the world, men's physique. Also, consider subscribing to my Patreon. All these videos I'm doing, they are for free. I do not get paid on YouTube anymore. On my Patreon, I show men's physique content that I would not normally show on YouTube or Instagram. So content only found on Patreon. They're kind of like exclusives. And I don't always get to my Instagram DMs, but if you DM me on Patreon, you join and become a member, I promise I'll get back to you. The last thing I offer by joining my Patreon is that your name will be shown in the credits, your first and last name, at the end of every single video. Without further ado, let's go, baby. I don't know if Aaron Banks is going to do the Arnold Classic this year, but I really hope he takes some time off. I mean, this is the only Mr. Olympia in history that I can remember that lost the title twice in 1 year. Once at Legions to Kyron Holden, and then again at the Mr. Olympia to Terry and Brandon Hendrickson. I need to see an improved Aaron Banks when he comes back to the division. When the next time I see Aaron on stage, I want to see an improved Aaron Banks, because at the 2023 Olympia, I didn't see crazy improvements. In fact, I thought he looked exactly the same. Did I see improvements on Terry? Yeah, I did. Did I see improvements on Brandon? Yes, I did. But with Aaron Banks, I didn't see very many improvements, and that's the one thing I'm worried about with Aaron Banks. Please don't do the Arnold Classic, and that might be hard for him, because if Aaron was going to go to the Arnold Classic, he would have a very high chance of winning another one. He's already won 2. I think the record right now for the men's physique division is having 3 Arnold Classic titles. I know Dre has it. I think Terry might have 2 or 3. Post-Olympia post from Aaron Banks. As soon as the Olympia ended, I rushed over to Aaron's profile and I wanted to see what he was going to post. And he was just standing outside of a rented Lamborghini. I thought this was a kind of strange post. I thought he's going to have a big explanation of telling everyone who supported him this year, thank you, I'll be back, all this stuff. But he just says, back in that mode, I'll see y'all next season. Not the regular season, referring to he's not going to do any regular season shows. He might just show up at the Mr. Olympia, which is unlike Aaron. Typically, Aaron does multiple pro shows a year. The Arnold Classic, you guys saw what happened at Legions. So maybe Aaron is scared. Maybe Aaron and his coach Cuts need to take a step back and say, you know what? Let's take our time for the 2024 year. I'm forever qualified for the Olympia, and that's the only show I want to focus on. He even hashtagged it down below on this post. Hashtag qualified for life. I didn't think we were going to see a physique update a few days after Olympia, but here we go. Here's your 2022 Mr. Olympia in the men's physique division, Aaron Banks. And other than this update, Aaron has been very, very quiet since the Olympia. He looks great here, obviously. Drugs probably still in the system a little bit. It's only been a week since the Mr. Olympia. Eating a lot more food gives you a lot more of a full, crazy look. You get great pumps in the gym. Great time to take some videos. Aaron Banks says, I'm back in the gym. Hashtag redemption 2024. I guess Aaron's not doing any shows next year other than the Olympia. Is that a good move or a bad move for Aaron Banks?
Okay guys, can't believe it. Honestly, can't believe it. I've been in the first goal out and I've been in the middle all time basically with the champ Kate Crow. But it will be after semifinals, so there will be finals as well, so we will see anyway. But thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it, really. Thank you.
Can you feel the emotion in my guy Miroslav Juracek's voice out of the Czech Republic? Your 2023 Romania Pro winner, defeating some big names at this show. And I'm worried about one of those names, specifically Carlos de Oliveira. First place was MJ Pro out of the Czech Republic, Miroslav Juracek. Second place was Kaiki Pro, which is crazy. which is nuts, out of the top 10 at the Olympia, and then getting second place again at a pro show. I have so many high expectations for Carlos de Oliveira. So to see him not win these little shows like this is crazy. And the thing is, guys, I don't think he deserved to win. I'll break this down into detail in a little bit. Third place out of Turkey, we had Furkan, which is a very good placement for him. There's a lot of big guys at this show. A third place for Furkan is awesome. Fourth place is Momo, kind of a similar physique to Furkan. I don't know too much about this guy, a smaller guy, but a fourth place finish for him. In fifth place was Jeffrey Darko at the Romania Pro. So good to have the big black Ottoman back competing in the men's physique division. Welcome back, Jeffrey. Pay attention to Jeffrey Darko this year, guys. Jeffrey's probably going to win multiple pro shows. He is just heating up. I don't even think we saw him very much in 2022. Sixth place, one of my favorite bigger physiques in the league, was Alessandro Cavignola. Such a big dude, probably the biggest guy on stage, and he holds some nice aesthetics. Seventh place was Mauro Fialho, your Brazilian Spanish Olympian. He was a first-year Olympian this year. He gets seventh place at the show. Probably not the placing he wants. He's probably disappointed in that. And then eighth place, we have Alexandru Roshkov, your only Romanian at the show, gets eighth place. I want to congratulate MJ Pro. He's won a pro show before, and I kind of like to call him a baby Ryan Terry. Now let's talk about these two. This is your top two, and I'm sure the Brazilians are throwing a huge fit. Shout out to Brazil. I love my Brazilian guys. We have MJ Pro, Miroslav versus Kaique Pro. We got the Czech Republic versus Brazil. And who do you guys like in this shot? Take a moment and look at these guys. Who would you give the winning medal to based off this front shot? I think it's very clear who has the best V-taper, the best shape, the best aesthetics, the smallest waist. That's MJ Pro on the left. It's undeniable. Yes, Carlos de Oliveira's structure and stature and size are very dominating, right? A crazy ass physique on Carlos, but it looks like these judges are going for more of that Ryan Terry look. I just said it 30 seconds ago. MJ Pro reminds me of like a baby Ryan Terry in the making. I want these judges to continue rewarding aesthetics. Nothing against Carlos de Oliveira, but aesthetics should always win. And on this weekend at the 2023 Romania Pro, that's who they chose. They chose aesthetics. Aesthetics over everything. Congratulations to Miroslav on your 2023 Romania Pro victory. The very first post of Ryan Terry as the Mr. Olympia. You know your boy has to talk about it. And before I get into what Ryan Terry had to say, let's look at this physique. Let's dissect the update. He looks phenomenal. Ryan Terry looks like he could step on stage this weekend again and win the Mr. Olympia trophy. If you guys have ever been following Ryan Terry over the last few years, Ryan Terry's kind of like Brandon. He doesn't fall too far out of shape. He's always in shape. And after winning the Mr. Olympia this year, I see Ryan Terry really dialing it down for this offseason because now Ryan Terry has the most to lose. Now everything is on the line for Terry, whether it's at the Olympia or another pro show. And I would love to see, on that note, I would love to see Ryan Terry compete at the Arnold Classic. Wouldn't you guys love to see an Arnold Classic this year between Ryan Terry, Jeremy Buendia, and a couple other big names? That would be massive. That would be absolutely massive. A very cool comment that I don't know if I've mentioned before on the channel. I'm going to give the credit to my guy right here, Mukund_012. He says, I don't know how many people know this, but Ryan Terry is the first ever non-American to win the men's physique Olympia. In the past, it was either Filipino or African American. And now your first non-American men's physique Mr. Olympia has arrived. And it happened in 2023. It took how many years? 12, 13 years for the men's physique division to evolve to get to this point. And I love this physique. You guys know that. You guys know I love Ryan Terry's physique as the standard in men's physique. Ryan Terry says, I'm 1 week on from the Mr. Olympia. full week of overindulging. Ryan, it does not look like you overindulged, bro. You look incredible still. He says family time, no training, which is actually nice for the body. Give the body some rest. I'm sure he was training like crazy before the O. He could probably look a little bit better, and that's what I think we're seeing here. A fresh Ryan Terry, a little bit more food, rest, everything. He tags RT Fitness gym build. He says, I'm still holding on to that condition for now. Today was a momentous day down at RT Fit as the posing room was completed. Nice. I got to go visit that posing room. You guys got to go visit Ryan Terry's gym and check that shit out. I bet it's dope as fuck. Had to be the first to test it out. Sorry, not sorry. Swipe right to see in all its glory. Ryan Terry opened a gym back in the United Kingdom. I'm sure it's a badass gym. He says he just finished the official posing room in the gym, and he had to test it out first. He says, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Ryan Terry looks incredible. I hope he grows the men's physique division, because this year the division grew like crazy, and now have Ryan Terry as our ambassador. Men's physique is going to explode. It was the most talked about division at this year's Mr. Olympia. This guy still competes. Tell him to hang it up. That Olympia title, Dre, that ain't happening. Brutal words from a spectator of the sport commenting directly on Andre Ferguson's Olympia posing routine. Very blunt way to put it, but is there any truth to that? Is Andre Ferguson ever going to win a Mr. Olympia title? If I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion, and it's sometimes hard because Andre Ferguson is going to watch this. He is my friend. But I think that Olympia title is forever out of reach. And I say that because Andre's aging. His body is not what it was 4 or 5 years ago. Mainly the waist is getting wider. Andre's waist is no longer as small as it used to be, and it doesn't give him the best shape. There's new guys in the league. There's fresh meat in the league, fresh physiques in the league with smaller waists, with better shapes. And that's not to say Andre Ferguson isn't one of the greatest of all time. You guys already know this. But 14th place at the Mr. Olympia this year is not what Andre wanted. He wanted to get in that top 10. And at his very first Mr. Olympia ever, way back in 2015, Andre Ferguson got 12th. This is officially the worst placing for Andre Ferguson ever. He currently has 18 pro wins. He constantly hashtags Mr. 20 wins as if he's trying to manifest that early, right? Trying to believe that he can get those 20 wins. But will he be able to do that? I think so, without a doubt. I think Andre's going to be able to break 20 wins, but I don't see an Olympia title happening. Check out the evolution of the Lucky Libra, Andre Ferguson. The 2019 Arnold Classic, first place at this year's Mr. Olympia in 2019. He also got second place to Raymond Edmonds. One of the best years for Andre Ferguson. Comparing that to the 2023 Olympia just a week ago. 14th place. And just check out the physiques. The waist is just grown. He's just a bigger version of himself, and it doesn't really work out in his favor. So although that comment that was read, that comment that was posted about how he'll never win a title, time to hang it up, there is some truth to that. I don't think Andre's ever going to win a title. Yes, you're correct. But I don't think Andre should hang it up. I think Andre Ferguson should continue building upon his legacy. And let's see how many wins he can get. Because right now, man, at 18 wins, no one's even close to that. It's going to be hard next year for Dre, though. You guys know how competitive this men's physique league is getting. It's going to be hard for Dre to win another couple pro shows. He's been doing it for so long. He'll always be one of the greats to me, regardless. A legendary photo I found on Instagram. This was moments, seconds after Ryan Terry got called as the 2023 Mr. Olympia. Down on his knees, fists in his hands, so emotional, probably crying. Whew. Aaron Banks looking down on Ryan Terry as he steals the Olympia title. And then Brandon Hendrickson, kind of numb in the face. I'm sure Brandon wanted for his chance to tie Jeremy Buendia. I can't wait for the 2024 season. It's already happening. I want to congratulate again MJ Pro for winning the 2023 Romania Pro. And I want to thank you guys for watching these videos. Obviously, I don't get paid from these, so the Patreon link is down in the description. My huge supplements link is down in the description. You can also use my code HEART. All those things greatly help my family, greatly help the channel so I can keep this stuff going. If you guys are interested in coaching, you can send me a DM on Instagram. But other than that, man, it's Monday. It's early in the morning. The sun isn't even up yet. I love all you guys. What a crazy week for men's physique. I cannot wait to see you on Thursday. I'll see you soon.